I've seen a lot of different translations, corn smut, corn soot, Mexican truffle. It's this fungus that naturally grows on corn, and in Mexico is eaten all the time, and here in our country it's not. So it's growing around the corn. So what I was talking about before, it kind of like, it looks like it just grows inside a kernel. And then the flavor for me, it was kind of tasted like dirt. One of the most challenging things was getting my hands on it. I called Amado Lopez over at Shoko, and I was like, hey, so where, do you have any suggestions? And so he gave me some in a can, not realizing that it was already processed with onions and vegetable oil and salt, and there's already stuff in it. And then another one of my cooks lives in Pilsen, and he went to a bunch of the grocery stores. One of the store owners hooked him up with a farmer, and they went and had to pick it up at a parking lot out of a van. Someone was bringing it down from Wisconsin. I mean, it was like this whole very suspicious sounding. For my purposes, it didn't really matter if I had any of the fibers in, because I ended up just cooking it and pureeing it and passing it. Just a rough chop. And then I'm just gonna saute it in butter. And I just chose to do it in butter as opposed to oil because it was a pastry element and going into a cheesecake, and hopefully I was hoping the additional butter wouldn't have too much of an effect on the texture of the cheesecake, and it didn't at all. So I ended up making a Huitlacoche white chocolate cheesecake. We had just done a mushroom-themed dinner at V last where I had to use mushrooms in a dessert, so I was like, oh, I've kind of, just did that. One of the things to get over is the color, because it cooks black, and so my dessert's gray, and it's just not, it's not the color that you would typically see anywhere. I mean, it kind of looks like, you'll see it kind of looks like concrete. So at this point, because it's all chunky, okay. So this is just cream cheese, white chocolate, sugar, salt, eggs, and the pureed Huitlacoche. Blackberry sauce. This is actually a blackberry jam that I pureed and added a little bit more simple syrup to and strained it. I just kind of really thought I would like the colors together, just these very earthy tones. This is the blackberry jam before it's been pureed, just for another bit of a textural element to it. And then this was just a corn muffin, just salted popcorn, and that's just to make it fun. It seems like it's a little bit more of a dessert then. I like thyme with mushrooms. They and also kind of desserts. It sort of gives that little palate cleanser kind of quality, a little freshness, a little kind of the same way mint does. This is Paige, and Paige made the pickup in the parking lot. This is the... Alright, here we go. Get popcorn.
I liked it a lot. If only it weren't gray.
Ray and I cooked together at Blackbird many years ago, so I've known him for a long time. I chose Mochiko, which is a sweet rice flour, just for something out of Ray's comfort zone maybe, and hopefully he doesn't just use it to dredge something, as a dredging flour.